So sorry because it's really pouring outside. The season of love is here, and I'm so excited because in line with that, the upcoming videos I'll be uploading leading up to the Valentine's Day will be about relationships. I'll be talking about my opinions on relationship. I'll be defining true love, and I will be taking you on a journey on the stages of a relationship from the beginning to the end. Yes, unfortunately, some relationships do have an end, but that doesn't mean it's not better that way. I'll show you that breakups may not be that bad at all, and for people to have a happy and balanced life, a good and nurturing relationship is necessary, and building a beautiful relationship could be the most fulfilling experience a person could have. So this would be the first video in the series. So if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to see more. And what better way to start than to go to the beginnings of a relationship? You might think that the beginning of a relationship is when you meet your special someone, and you couldn't be more wrong. All relationships starts with the relationship you have with yourself, and here's what you need to do before you get into a romantic relationship. Getting to know yourself could be different from individual to individual. Sometimes it may take you a long time, while others already have an idea of who they truly are. Now, this encompasses a lot of areas in your life, so this needs a lot of reflection. Before you get into a relationship, you should know what your strengths and weaknesses are. You should already accept who you are and who you are not. And you should already have a general idea of what your perfect relationship would look like. Also, you already know what you value the most in a relationship. Is it trust? Is it loyalty? Is it companionship? Is it support? And all that. This way you know who fits you best and not just settle for who looks good or who's easily available at that time. Because trust me, attraction and looks doesn't matter in the long term if both of you isn't compatible to begin with. It's only a matter of time until your personality crashes or clashes, and World War III begins. Also, it is important to know what your love language is. I'll be posting a video on the 5 love languages. So subscribe to my channel and click that notification bell so you know when I upload that video. Number 2, develop self-love. Before you can love others, you need to learn to love yourself. We hear that all the time, but it's true. Ask yourself, what does self-love look like for you? Now, it could be taking off time from work, or it could be spending time with loved ones. It could be treating yourself from time to time with good food, good clothes, good experiences. And it could also be as simple as learning an instrument that you want to play a long time ago. It differs from people to people, and I can't decide what's self-love for you. For me, it is going to the gym, working out, shopping for clothes, going out with friends, going out on a date. But what I've really been focusing on this time is saying no to others. I've learned that when I say no more often, I have more time for myself and I have more energy to spend on the things that really matter to me. Filling yourself with love first keeps you from relying on others to feel loved. Whenever you rely on others to feel loved and worthy, you risk going into a relationship for the wrong reasons. Going into a relationship to feel good about yourself is not only unfair for your partner, since you're putting that responsibility on their shoulder, but it's also unhealthy for you, since you also need to grow as a person. Your partner doesn't owe you your happiness. No one does. Your happiness is your responsibility. And whenever your partner does something that makes you happy, be thankful, be grateful for it, but don't assume or feel entitled to those things. You should be overflowing with love, that you are naturally giving love to your partner without expecting something in return. Now, I didn't say that you shouldn't have any boundaries in a relationship. Both of you should agree on some level as to what to expect. But that's because both of you decided to go into a relationship. And I also believe that you could love someone without being in a relationship with them. Sometimes you both are in different places in your life and it may be best just to stay friends for now. Number 3, solve your insecurities. Everybody has them. Some are insecure with their looks, their status, their belongings, whatever it is. You need to identify and accept your insecurities, then you can slowly work on those stuff and improve on those stuff. Don't let it take over your life. Have the courage to work on it. And sometimes we don't like to admit our weaknesses, and that's the reason why we don't grow. Your insecurities could keep you from a loving and beautiful relationship, because you're always gonna feel unworthy and you're always gonna self-sabotage, and it could manifest in many forms. It could be that you easily get jealous. It could be that you're over controlling with your partner. It could be you snooping around and checking your partner's phone when they're not looking. These are the common signs that you have insecurities and you need to work on it. And it shows that you skipped on number 2, which is loving yourself. Once again, you should fill yourself with love first. When you do that, you shouldn't be insecure of losing your partner, because you already are happy all by yourself, and your partner becomes a bonus to enjoy, a cherry on top. Yes, it would be sad if you lose your partner, but it shouldn't feel like it's the end of the world. So before you get into a relationship, into a romantic relationship, solve your insecurities. Number 4 is have hobbies. This is important before you get into a romantic relationship. You need to learn what are the stuff that you love to do, what are the activities you like doing, what are the activities that makes you feel fulfilled. This way you work on your happiness by yourself, and your hobbies and activities should not change because now you're in a relationship. You should still be doing the activities that you love to do when you were single, as long as it's inside the agreement that both of you had. You should still have a life of your own identity. And if you ever find yourself with a partner that denies you to do the things that you love doing, then maybe they're not the perfect fit for you. Maybe they love you because it makes them feel good about themselves, and not because they want to see you grow and they want to support you. Number 5 is cultivating friendship. Same as you should have hobbies outside of your relationship, you also should have friends outside your relationship. These are the people you can rely on whenever you have troubles on your romantic relationship. Your friends shouldn't change because now you're in a relationship. If your partner truly accepts who you are, then they shouldn't keep you from your friends. Also, relationships are not all about romantic relationships. Having good friends around is good for your mental health and will lead you to a more fulfilling life. The 6th and last one is having goals. This is what usually takes a backseat whenever you go into a relationship. So before you go into a romantic relationship, you should be crystal clear on what you want to achieve with your life. And you will also know if your partner fits you well, if they support and motivate you to achieve your goals. Likewise, if you know how important and meaningful it is to go after your goals, you will also learn on how to support your partner with their goals and ambition. Also, having goals keeps you grounded and provide you with emotional stability. We all know that romantic relationships has its ups and downs, and having a goal outside of that relationship keeps you emotionally stable. So before entering into a relationship, you need to reflect on these things. Ask yourself, are you ready to be in a relationship? Are you capable of loving? Do you feel worthy of being loved? Do you know yourself well? These things are crucial in building a healthy relationship. This is it for me today, guys. I hope you learned something. And if you liked the video, click the subscribe button. I'll be posting the second video of this series next. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.